Good evening, teasers. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for joining me. And my microphone is messing up. There's always something messing up on my side, right, guys? Welcome back, guys. Make sure you continue to like, subscribe, and share this content, guys. Welcome to University with Marie, where we do commentary, on controversial topics, news, celebrity topics, all that, okay, guys? So make sure you subscribe if you are new to the channel, okay, guys? Thank you for joining me. Hey, baby, how are you doing? That's what that were. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. So today I wanted to talk about, hopefully we can get to the other topics, but I wanted to start off with none other than the Jess Hilarious and T.S. Madison and all of them, honey. They are fighting. They are throwing down. I'm hoping that I can show some of this video. Please, God, don't let them strike me. But I wanted to play at least one of these videos. Tell you what, I'll just play the audio. Let me get it. Give me one sec, guys. Here, I ain't got it right here. One sec, guys. Woo-wee. That is the tea. Thank you for being patient. Okay, hey, Miss Bugs, how are you? Okay, guys, thank you for being patient. I was actually sitting up on two pillows, but I want to go ahead and first play. Well, let me just tell you a little bit what's going on, okay, guys? These ladies are into it right now, guys. Not sure exactly how it all started. From what I understand is that Jess Hilarious took offense to something that some trans women may have said. It looks like one of the bloggers actually said, I wanted to go over what one of the trans women stated regarding the real woman and her period and how we are not the gatekeepers of the period. I want to go over that as well. I wanted to also, like I said, take a listen to this video, and I wanted you guys, the audio, I wanted you guys to kind of touch on, comment on what you actually think about this. This is a free channel. Again, it's for fair use, entertainment purposes only. You can speak your mind on this channel. However, don't be ugly. Don't be discriminatory. Things of that nature. Okay, guys? And let's try to keep the profanity down, even though I am the most cussing sailor there is. Like I say, the drama continues with Jess Hilarious and the trans girls, honey. They are still going toe-to-toe. They're going toe-to-toe on the social media streets right now, guys. I mean, they are DMing each other. They are messaging each other. They are going on their platforms, talking shit back to one another, okay? Even Tasha K, shout out to Tasha K. She actually commented on this debacle as well. We'll talk about that as well. Hopefully she won't strike me. Please don't strike me. I'm just gonna mention you. That's all, Tasha K. Now, in our last video, guys, let me make sure you guys can hear me. In my last video, guys, we talked about the Jess Hilarious situation and how she's pissed off, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at her video, and then we'll go from there. First, let me just shout out to everyone. Thank you guys for coming. Chanel Wade, thank you so much for coming. Miss Bugs, Chanel, everyone, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for sharing this as well. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's go ahead and take a look at, Jess Hilarious' response and comment reaction. Okay, guys, let's look at it.
Were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
Okay, guys. Y'all see that, don't y'all? Let me just, hopefully I can stop. I'm going to stop the audio. So y'all heard what Jess Hilarious says, but she is reacting to this, guys. Let me play it right quick for you, and then you go from there, okay? Like I say, we have, this is for learning and entertainment purposes only. I'm LGBTQ QIA. I have my brother and my sister. I'm the only one who has kids, guys. They are both in that community. My sister, she's a stud. And my brother, he's gay, okay? So let me just play this right quick, okay, guys? And then we'll start commentating on it, okay? Where's she at? We're going to play this one right here, honey. She's something else. Let me see if y'all can hear it.
And just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello.
Okay, guys, I only recorded that part. Let me know if you guys did not hear it. She says that cisgender sisters, she's saying that basically we don't own the period, even though we don't want to freaking own it. And she's also saying that we are not the gatekeepers. Now, I do have 2 girlfriends that are trans. Both of them are very beautiful women. However, we are the damn gatekeeper of periods, guys. We are the gatekeeper of periods. Trans women cannot have a period. Unfortunately, we do have a period. Okay. We do have a period. Yes, we are the gatekeepers of periods. Yes, we are. And we are the people, the human species that can have babies. And just one thing about what Jess said, though, guys, she was right about the fact that we made them. We did make these folks. Okay. All human beings came from woman. And they came from men as well, utilizing their milk or whatever. But we actually had them. We actually pushed them out. We actually went through all this labor to have them. So to say that, you really don't know the pain, ma'am, the pain that a woman has to go through. Now, I want to go ahead and play one more video, guys, and put a comment in here if you have a comment. But I just wanted to say, as far as the period is concerned, yes, we do own the period. And we are the gatekeepers of the period. And again, we don't want the period, but unfortunately we have it. Right, ladies? We have it. Now, here's where we're going to play this other young lady. She's a trans lady, and I want you guys to hear what this lady has to say. No, not her. Hold on, guys. Where's she at? Hold on. Here she is.
It really seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to tearing somebody else down. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Let's be clear, Miss Thing. A lot of you don't want to be you.
Stop. Okay, she says, some women have a tendency to, they say the same things when they want to tear down a trans woman. I don't usually tear down a trans woman. I have had a physical fight with a trans woman, but she was my neighbor. We were cool. We got full one night and we got to arguing and fighting. Okay. That's how it is in the South. Now, when she says that she doesn't want to be us, she said, I don't want to be you. I don't want to be you. Okay. Hold on. Let me just go back a little bit.
Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Let's be clear, Miss Thing. A lot of you don't want to be you.
Right there. She says that a lot of you don't want to be you. She's saying that a lot of women don't want to be women. I enjoy being a woman. I do enjoy being a woman. Okay. I do. There are some women, though, as I said, in the LGBT community, where they do want to be a stud. They want to have male tendencies or male. They want to be perceived as a male, or they have male mannerisms, things of that nature. But again, they are still a what? Woman. Okay.
Bitch, I speak very frequently and openly about my penis, about the type of sex I have, about the type of men that I'm attracted to. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Y'all are just mad that people are really out here moving and happy, and y'all are really mad that people are being mistaken for you and getting more respect than you do. That has nothing to do with us.
Okay, so she's saying that a lot of the real women, as they put it, biologically made women with female parts, are upset because a lot of the trans ladies get a lot of attention, and she seems to feel that they get more attention than we do as women. Some may do get more attention than us as women, because if you look at most trans women, they're beautiful, they're elegant, they're pretty, and most of us are like that as well as a woman. Again, however, you would see some women that have same-sex relationships and they choose to be like a male, play the male part in these relationships. Okay, but she's saying that a lot of women are upset because they feel that they're getting more attention than we are. Again, in some cases, trans women do get a lot of attention. They do get a lot of attention because a lot of them are beautiful. Their hair is beautiful. Their makeup is perfection. You know, things of that nature. However, that's not in all cases, young lady. Okay? Just FYI.
That is not a reason why you should be disrespecting us and trying to make it a big thing. Girl, everybody want no period. Everybody want no motherfucking kids because a lot of you hoes don't want no kids. A lot of y'all only having these motherfucking kids to keep a man around. A lot of y'all only have...
She's saying that she doesn't want a period, which is great. You shouldn't want one, honey, because sometimes it hurts. Hell, when I was a teenager, I cramped my ass off, okay? I felt like I was having twins, and I wasn't even pregnant, okay? Now, she's also saying that, wait a minute, hold on, shit. I'm getting this stuff. There it is. She said that a lot of these women are having kids just to keep a man around, right? Ma'am, young lady, I'm here to tell you that shit played out in 1980, 75 through 80. That's when they played out, when women were trying to have babies to keep a man, because back then the men really kind of stayed around with their baby mamas, right, guys? They did. But no, that's not the case with most women, that we have babies because we want to hold a man. Hell no. And as you can see, a lot of women are single mothers because we don't have time to be holding up bullshit around us, right? Right? Let me keep going.
Keep a man around. A lot of y'all only having motherfucking kids because you're trying to make your mom and daddy happy. A lot of y'all are married, or not even married, but the ones that are getting married are motherfucking married to a man that don't respect you, probably beat you.
Okay, so she's saying that a lot of women, real women, are marrying these men because what their parents say. Some women are doing that because, again, they may have feelings for women. You get it? They may be part of the LGBTQIA community, right? Yes. In some cases, yes, honey, but you can't put that over the whole entire real woman race. You cannot do that. Okay. And then she also said that they're getting married, and sometimes the men are beating us, real women. Honey, my girlfriends, my two trans girlfriends, okay, both of them have men, manly men, and guess what? Both of them get their ass whooped. I'm here to tell you, I have seen both of them get their ass whooped, honey. So all I'm saying is that DV is it's around within almost every relationship. That's what I'm saying. It's not only in straight women relationships, honey. DV is in trans relationships as well. Oh yes, I have seen both of them get their ass towed up by their partners. Now, in one of the cases, they met in prison. Okay. One of the cases, this couple, they met in prison, and he has a tendency to drink and act a fool on her and call her all kinds of names, call her all kinds of, derogatory names, that instead of being saying that she's a woman or a trans woman, he calls her everything in the book. And I just assumed that he was kind of ashamed in a way of her, because he never would go anywhere with her, but she would cook for him, clean for him, take care of him, do every damn thing, go to work, pay the bill. She would do everything for him, domesticated wise, right? But this guy, I really believe that he was ashamed of himself in a way, because the way he would jump on her and the things that he would call her, the egregious names that he would call her. Okay. So, ma'am, no, DV is within every community, right, guys? It's in every community. You can't say that because some of y'all be with a man and they be beating y'all. They whoop trans women asses too, honey. I'm here to tell you. Not that we want this and not that we condone it, but DV is in almost every type of relationship, okay?
Don't give you the compliment. Don't treat you like the real woman that you are. So why are you really mad at us? You're not really mad at trans women for considering ourselves women. You're mad because you don't really get respected as the woman that you really were born to be real in.
She's saying that we're upset with them because we're not being treated as the women that we want to be treated as. In most cases, right now, these days, hell no. And even trans women are not being treated as they should be treated, as the woman that they are. Again, DV goes worldwide. It goes through every aspect of a relationship. So you can't pull that shit on us and say, hey, we're being mistreated. Real women are being mistreated by men. Therefore, they're running to trans women. No, that's not the reason why men are going for freaking trans women. Okay? They are going because they want a beautiful woman They want somebody that's prissy, domesticated, however, have male parts. That's what they want, honey. That's what they want, in my opinion. Okay? In my opinion. Let me go to my notes here. Guys, make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? Hold on, y'all. I just found that very interesting how she's feeling, basically, she's feeling that we real women are jealous of the trans women. We're not jealous of the trans women, okay? We are the gatekeepers of periods. And we don't, I personally don't have anything against a trans woman. Like I said, I have 2 girlfriends that are trans. And guess what? Whatever happens in a regular, normal relationship with a straight relationship, male and female relationship, happens in a same-sex relationship, honey. There is no discrimination on DV. There's no discrimination with an ass whooping when it comes down to that particular man. It's not. So you can cut that one, ma'am. Let me just play the rest of this right quick, and then I'll go back into my notes, okay?
I'm taking all your frustrations and your disrespect on other people that has nothing to do with us.
So no, it doesn't have anything to do with these with the trans woman females' frustrations and things of that nature. I'm not sure what kind of situation this young lady has been in. Maybe somebody has cursed her out, or maybe try to belittle her. That's the only thing I can think of. But all real women are not that way. I look at my trans girlfriends as like they're my sisters. I do. The only difference is that they have male parts and I have female parts. Okay. Saying that we're not the gatekeepers, honey. No, ma'am. Now we know that Tasha K, Jess Hilarious, T. Madison, these 2 young ladies, they are all pretty much into it. They are all responding to each other. I mean, they are dragging each other too. Now, Tasha K dragged yesterday, I believe it was. T.S. Madison came back and dragged her for filth as well. However, we get to y'all. However, when you trans women or any female, when you are dragging another woman, you need to keep the damn kids out of it. The kids don't have a damn thing to do with what y'all 2 are arguing about or what y'all 2 are going through. To drag someone's kids, it's just like, that goes to show you that you're really not a mother, right? Because if you were a mother, mothers, we nurture, we have unconditional love for all kids, not just our kids, all kids. So that goes to show you that this person was not a mother to just go out full-fledged and drag the kids. They need to keep the kids out of it. They really do. Calling people kids long head, watermelon head. I mean, come on now. That is between you and Tasha K. Period, right? Now, hold on, I have some more notes here, guys. Like I said, in my last video, we talked about how Jess Hilarious responded to several trans women. She actually even jumped into the trans actress DM Angelica Ross, and she went off on her as well. She did. It's like Jess Hilarious is right now, she's fighting the trans community right now. She is. I did see several articles though, where folks were saying to counsel Jess Hilarious. I don't think she deserves to be counseled. What do y'all say? I don't think she deserves to be counseled because she's telling you facts, ma'am. She told you facts, ma'am. She's talking to the young lady who was saying that we don't have a period, that we don't own a period, and that we're not the gatekeeper. We are the goddamn gatekeepers, unfortunately. We are the ones who go through fucking 20 hours of labor, honey. And that shit hurts. It does. I'm not jealous of a trans woman. I always said that they are beautiful, elegant. Now, you may have some out here that would throw it out looking, okay? That is an embarrassment to them. But I'm not jealous of a trans woman because guess what? I feel that I have, all the lady parts, and I'm prissy. I feel that I'm prissy. Now, again, there are women out here that are kind of depressed and emotional because they are torn between what they want to be. Some women do go full out and pay for surgery as well. They pay for surgery as well. They get the hormones. They have hair on their face. I had a security guard over here with that. And she looked just like a damn man, straight up like a man. But that's her prerogative, right? She says, I am Habisha transgender, never been called a man. Black men say I look more feminine than black women. Plus, they like cross dressing films, white boys like Andrew Gilliam. Right. Now, in a way, I don't blame Jess for being upset, because remember, guys, she did tell the story where a young man slipped into her DM. Did y'all hear this story? Put a one in the chat if you heard what happened with Jess Hilarious in her DM. A young man DM'd her, sent her a message, basically thought she was trans. He basically thought she was a transgender woman, okay? He was ready to fly her out, pay her bank to be with her, all that. But come to find out she was a real woman. Why do you think that this man wanted to pay for her and fly her out? First of all, he thought she was beautiful, right? However, he did not think that she was a full real woman, as they put it, okay? Because he saw the beautiful look, the femininity of a woman, but he wanted the male parts, child. And yes, a lot of transgender women do look, some of them do look better than our ass. Hell yeah, some of them do. So, ladies, I would be offended as well, but you really can't blame men for asking if you're transgender or not. Because again, a lot of the trans women are beautiful. They are feminine. They have breasts. They have hair. They have makeup. I mean, they look just like a damn woman. So you really can't blame them nowadays, because nowadays, it's just, what is the word I want to use? The world basically is full of trans women, full. So, for a man to ask you if you're trans or not, I guess you will have a feeling about it, but at the same time, you just let them know, hey, I'm not trans, because guess what? These trans women look damn goddamn good. Look at T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison is not ugly by far. T.S. Madison is very beautiful. Let me see. I have her picture here. This is T.S. Madison, baby. Now, if you look at this woman, would you think that she was a male? Be honest with yourself. If you have never met T.S. Madison, would you think that she was a man? Hell no, you wouldn't think she was a man. She has breasts, she has hair, she's beautiful. Her makeup's fucking bomb, right? So women, you are probably going to have a man in your lifetime ask you if you're trans or not. And the reason why is because the trans women are looking damn good. They are. And we just have to accept that they are looking damn good. Okay. Let me go back up to the comment. It says, black men say I look more feminine. And I'm sure they do. T.S. Madison looked feminine as hell. Now, for him to assume that Jess is transgender, maybe because of her strong cheekbones, right? Her arms are very muscular. She's cut. She works out, right? That's the only thing I can think of. However, T.S. Madison, shout out to her. T.S. Madison did say, because we had, what is his name? I can't stand it, man. Lord forgive me. Academics. He said that Jess does look like a transgender woman. He's lying through his teeth. She does not look like a trans woman. She does not. However, in the young man that slid in her DMs, she did. And, T.S. Madison made a point that, she doesn't. T.S. Madison straight out said that she does not look like a trans woman at all. She just said that, she's kind of tomboyish, basically. She come up to her, what's up, stuff like that. But to me, she looks very beautiful and she looks like a female. However, nowadays, guys, you really can't tell. You really can't tell. Hey, honey. She says, Carlee is why you get protected. Okay, and so hit that like button. That's right. Child, that's what they say. They negos, maybe you think you are a better version of a black woman, but again, we do hold the gate, honey, and we are the gatekeeper. We are the gatekeeper. No offense, but we have the real deal. Let me tell you something. When you see men going for trans women, honey, again, they're going for your looks and they want the male part. They do. That's what they want. Now, we are the gatekeepers as far as when a straight man wants a straight woman. We have the female biological parts. Okay? But no. No male part is better than a version of a real woman. Because again, we hold the key to the golden gates. We have the original. We were here from inception. And she's right, we did make you. We did. I know you don't want to accept that, but we did. We did. So I personally don't believe that a trans woman is better than a real woman. I would say that they are great in their category as far as being with a male and in that type of relationship. Women are great being in a monogamous straight relationship. What do y'all say? What do y'all say? He says they're not going to become black struggling mothers, and that's true. And you know what? Somebody did mention that, Negus. And look at her arms. Her arms are very strong. You're right. But she did mention that, damn it, I lost my thought. That we just have babies, to keep a man. Actually, I had children because I wanted children. And most women have children, Negus, because we want children. And some women, yes, they have children to make their husbands happy, make their mate happy because they want children as well. Okay. And that honestly is the main reason why I had children. Because guess what? I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can have kids. I was freaking out. I asked the good Lord to send me a baby. And guess what? He sent me 4, niggas. 4. So if you see a single mother out here, honey, it's not because she fucked up. It's because some of these tight ass men out here are fucking up. Put one in the chat if you think I'm right, because I know goddamn well I'm right. Because in most relationships, niggas, with a female, a real woman, and a male, and you see her as a single mother, most of the time the men are the ones that have fucked up. Where the woman just can't take it no more. But they do not go and treat a transgender woman better than a woman, honey. Your ass is gonna go through the same thing a real woman is going to go through. I have seen it. I have seen it. There's no difference, precious. None at all. DV is in a trans relationship. Men using the trans woman and is in a relationship just like they were using woman. All that. The only thing difference is that trans women cannot have kids, okay, and they don't have a period. So no, it's not like that. Once they give it a trans woman, shit is going to be brand new and shit, nothing's going to go wrong. That's bullshit. And everybody in this chat know that. I'm telling the truth. That is bullshit. Okay? Yeah, her arms are woo-wee. She said, we look better than Serena Williams. I bet her man lusted after us. Lord, no goose. Serena is a very well-built woman. She's a very physical woman. She's athletic, very athletic. When I want to go on a diet and lose weight, I don't want to pump weights, guys. I want to do more cardio because I want to look feminine, right? And you do have some very strong, athletic women, straight women, okay, that are just muscular. Look at, what did that goddamn girl name? What's her name? Jocelyn. Jocelyn is built up like She-Ra. Is she not strong as hell? But she is a woman. And now, if a male would see her on the street, possibly because of her physique and her strong face and stuff, maybe they would ask her. But ladies, I'm saying that it's okay to get offended, but try not to get offended because there are some beautiful trans women out here that look damn good. Okay? And then there's some toe-up ones too, just like in the real women world. Hey, darling, how are you? She said, maybe it's the attitude, right? It could be the attitude. Could be the attitude. That person that I played, their attitude was like, because them men going to do y'all wrong. And honey, they're going to do you wrong too, honey. And they're going to do you wrong too, honey. You're going to come across a man that's going to do you wrong too, honey. There's no difference. Again, the only difference I see between a trans woman and a real woman is the biological parts in most cases. Because trans are feminine. They're prissy like us. They're prissy. They want to be sexy. They want to smell good. They want their hair looking good. They want their makeup looking good. And that's perfectly okay. However, can't be out here talking about real women kids. That's a no-no. You need to pick that up and put it back down your goddamn throat. You don't talk about real women kids because real women don't play about their kids. Right, ladies? We don't play about our kids. You get fucked up over our kids. That's just simple as that. You would. Let me see my other comments here, guys. Absolutely. Hey, eventually. Thank y'all so much for joining, guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You know, she's saying that woman had the audacity to say that we don't own the period. We're not the gatekeepers. Yes, we are, honey. Unfortunately, we are. We are. You go have a baby, honey, and come back and tell me how you feel. Because I had all 4 of mine natural, and that shit hurts. So no, I'm trying to see, you know, because basically she's putting it out there that men would treat a trans woman different or better than a real woman. Hell no, it's the same, honey. It's the same treatment, precious. Same treatment. And in a lot of the trans cases as well, you notice that they try to hide. Some of the men try to hide. And those are the ones that are, I guess, confused. They try to hide their relationships with y'all. And then they try to hide the relationship from us, the real woman. But no, honey, there's no difference. You will bump into a no good. Basically, you will bump into a no good motherfucker like everybody else has. Right, ladies? You're not going to get treated any more special because you're a trans woman. You're a woman. Like you say, you are a woman. And guess what? A lot of these men out here don't protect us. And guess what? They want to treat us like dogs if you don't watch it. You thought about that? So no, I'm not saying that you want to be like us. No, not by far. I'm just saying that we are the gatekeepers and we do have the period, okay? And we do have the children. Because guess what? Without a real woman, there would be no kids, right? There would be no world. There would not be humanity. So it seems like you should appreciate the real woman, right? She says here, not all single mothers are that way by choice. Men pass away. Men may leave. Should we lump into a stereotypical category because we're single mothers? She said that, why would you lump us all in a stereotypical category, saying that we all have baby dads and we all single mothers? Hell, believe us, hunty. If the relationship was going great, or because a lot of times black women or women, period, we sacrifice for a bastard, won't we? We sacrifice for a man. We do our best to keep that goddamn relationship. We try our best to hold it together. But guess what? The bastards always fuck up, do they not? Sometimes you just can't take it anymore. Thought about that, honey? Now, what are you saying? That trans women would take anything from a man to keep them? Because guess what? A real woman won't. And like she said, sometimes in a relationship, men pass away. Something has happened to them. That's why they're single mothers. Thought about that? No, you're just thinking about the stereotypical aspect of it. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And again, when I'm telling you, ma'am, when you see a male hogging on you and all over you and knowing that you're a trans woman, it's because that's what they want. They want a pretty face with male parts, precious. How about that? And that's just period. That's just real. Right. Let's see here. I'll drop the link if anyone wants to come up. If I know you, because I don't have time for the what bullshit. People come up here trolling and shit. I don't have time for that. She says, Lolo say, they get special treatments now. The trans women, are you saying the trans women get special treatments now? And then if so, in what way? Let us know. Hey there, everyone. Loki says, if they want to be respected and accepted, don't try to come at us. I show respect to anyone, no matter their gender, when you're respectful to me. Right? And basically she was saying that a lot of real women come at her and they talk shit to her, shit about her. That's not in all cases. That's not in all cases. Because again, I love everyone. I do. I just don't want to be stereotyped, as she said, as the bitter woman, the bitter real woman, because a man is going to a transgender. I would not even worry about that, honey. Because guess what? I will be, thank you, sir. Thank you so damn much for not coming to sleep with me and be with me. If that, that's what the hell you want. Period. Hi, Evangelist Val. That's how I feel about that. I don't feel an inch of jealousy over a trans woman ever. I don't. I believe a lot of folks here don't. Let me go to my comments, guys. Like I said, this debacle started with Jess Hilarious told that story of this guy sliding into her DM and basically thought she was trans. He was ready to pay like he weighed for what? That she was a trans girl, okay? For a trans girl. Like I say, like she was saying that men, they pay attention to the trans woman more than the real women. I don't think they necessarily pay attention to the trans woman more than real women. I think that men, well, no, let's go back. Again, ladies, I'm hoping that a lot of you ladies won't get upset if a guy asks you if you're trans. Like I say, a lot of men nowadays are being extra careful, okay? They're being extra careful because again, trans women do look like real women with female parts, okay? They do look that way. They're beautiful, they're sensual, they're elegant. I mean, just beautiful, okay? So men are they're being extra careful, and some are being leery about whom they come in contact with affectionately and sexually, because there are some straight men who want to be with a real woman. And then you have your men that will be with a real woman and a trans woman. So I'm speaking of the straight men. So nowadays, I'm telling you, a lot of the straight men probably will be asking you to clarify if you are a 100% female or are you trans. And I don't blame them for that, because again, a lot of trans women are looking good. They're looking good. Like I say, you can drag each other. But again, keep the kids. I think that the kids should not be within the dragging session. That's just me as a mother. I just don't think that should be the kids should be not even be mentioned. Okay, that's just my take on that. I'm in awe. In a way, I am in awe. I have here, honestly, I wouldn't even argue with the trans women because I know a real woman and I really wouldn't argue either with a trans woman. I would not argue with a trans woman as far as going toe to toe over a man or anything like that. If the man, my opinion, if my man want to go be with a trans woman, deuces. I would chunk him to deuces faster than I would chunk my straight man, right? Bye. Now, we know that, shout out to Natasha K. Like I said, we know that Natasha K did speak on T.S. Madison. I think they were pretty much friends, or they were cordial with one another. But they kind of got into it, and honey, they were dragging each other for feels, allegedly. Okay. Here is what Natasha K said as her final response to T.S. Madison, guys. She said, wait a minute, let me move this shit. This shit is kind of funny, Lord forgive me. I come to you at T.S. with all my God-given feminine characteristics and energy. As a woman who fully submits to God and his commandments and creations, I humbly apologize for my tone, and how dare I challenge what God has ordained. I'm sorry as T.S., and please know that from this day forward, I'm in full submission of you because I honor God. And God says that woman should honor and submit to man. Was that not shade? I took that as a little shade. And God says that the woman should honor and submit to man. So I submit to you, love. Child, I had to take my glasses out with no eyelashes on that one. She said, and God said to submit to man, and I'm going to submit to you. See, that was shade. They have been into it, guys, all day. For the last 2 days, they have been into it. They have. Hello there, everyone. Make sure you hit the like button. That shit is funny. I ain't gonna lie. Ever shaded. Hell yeah, ever shaded. Hey, Keith, how you? Yeah, ever shaded. That's what she said, Hunty. That is what she said. So again, yeah, that was shady as hell. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So basically, um, y'all heard the video, y'all heard the audio where the young lady was talking about the peers. I've already gotten that straight. I think I'm telling you, ma'am, we are the gatekeeper. And yes, we have the period. Unfortunately, we own it. It is ours. Because guess what? Without a period, guess what? We could not get pregnant. We could not ovulate and get pregnant, right, ladies? So be thankful. Be appreciative of the real woman. That's all I'm saying, sister. Be appreciative of the real woman. Because we can ovulate and make more babies. And who knows, maybe trans babies. But don't try to knock us and hate on us because we get a period and that we're the gatekeepers of that, because we are. We are. Well, it does sound like Shay. Yeah, we are. Mm-hmm. We are. You see here, I had some more notes here. Child, that woman say that the real men treat them better than women. Probably do. Probably do. Because why? That is what he wants. He wants a trans woman. And when you get something that you want and that you really care about, you're going to treat it right. Right, ladies? It's just like if a straight man comes to me and he's just crazy about me. He knows I'm a straight woman. I'm a woman with female parts, and he really cuts on me, and he gonna treat me right if he really cuts for me. Apples to apples. Well, apples to manzana. How about that? So no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not jealous. I would think a lot of women in the chat is not jealous. Now, there may be some women out there that are jealous. There may be some women that are out there jealous because, again, you got shady bitches in the real woman community that are jealous. Hell, we see it on here every day. Jealous. So yes, I agree with you, lady, that you may have a lot of women that are jealous of you. Jealous of the way you look, jealous of the way you move. Because guess what? We have that in our community as well. It's not a difference. You're not special. That's all I'm saying. You're not special. And guess what? The relationships with a male, again, ma'am, there's DV, there's everything in those type of relationships. Stop trying to front like it's all peaches and cream when you know damn well. You probably went there before, been there, done it, honey. You're not going to tell us, of course, right? Not going to tell us. And you are a Black trans woman. And again, a lot of the Black women are not protected, including y'all. Including y'all. We see this all the time where people are unaliving trans women. Why? And they are unaliving real women. So there's not a difference. You're not special. That's all I'm saying. We go through the same shit. We do. Boo-boo. Pure Marie, pun intended. Yes. Mm-hmm. So does anyone have any questions about this subject before we move on to the other quick celebrity tea? I just wanted to bring that up. They are fighting, and hopefully they can get past this. Now, T.S. Madison was making a lot of sense. She was talking with a lot of sense. She was not talking the bullshit that most people would think that a trans woman would say. You get it? She wasn't saying that, oh, I look better than you, and your man will want me. And no, and you look like a man. No, she didn't say that. She specifically said that this young lady just does not look like a trans woman. She said that. And a lot of things that she was saying on that really made sense. And she also rebutted against the young lady that I just played earlier, the audio of her saying about the peers and the gatekeeper. T.S. Madison backed us up on that. She has great sense. She's a real one. So hopefully it rubbed off on the young lady that she was speaking to. Hopefully it rubbed off on her. Child, please. A period, girl. But she did, the young lady that I did play, she did say, I want no period. I want to be like you. And that's fine today. And guess what? We don't want to be like you. So stop thinking we want to be like y'all. I don't. I'm very comfortable in my skin. And again, if you see other females that are not comfortable in their skin because they may be LGBTQIA, they may want to be a stud. They may want to feel that they are male, trans male. Is that a word? Trans male? So I also, guys, before we get off this topic, I actually looked up, when did the word transgender come out? Does anyone in the chat know when the word transgender was created, that came out? Do anyone know that in the chat? If you do know that in the chat, put it in the chat. When I looked up the word, when did transgender come out? When did this word appear? Anyone knows? It was in the early 70s, 1971 to be exact. So guess what, ladies, trans ladies? It may have been there prior to 1971. The actions, the reactions, the mannerisms, the mental aspect of it. But they did not recognize that shit until 1971 when they started saying transgender. But we, real women, have been here from, say it for me, ladies, inception, the beginning. We've been here since the beginning, honey. And nobody can teach me how to be feminine. Nobody can teach me how to be a woman, because goddamn, I am a woman. Each woman has their own prerogative and their own personality. Okay, guys? They do. Nobody can tell me how to be feminine. Nobody can tell me how to put it on a man. Nobody can tell me none of that. So just get that out of your head. Okay? We love y'all. We do love y'all. I do love my trans sisters. But sometimes I just wanted to put you in check as far as the purity is concerned, and as far as you thinking that you're going to be treated differently than a real woman. Because guess what? Men are men. Men are men. And yes, there's a small percentage where these women get treated like a freaking queen and man don't put no hands on them or nothing. No man is perfect, right, ladies? No man is perfect. Either they got a lot of money and a little bit, say it, or a big caballo with a little bit of money. No man is perfect. It's something there for all of us women, trans and real women. We all go through a little something in a relationship. Right, y'all? Just being real with you. Shout out to the trans women. We have no problem with y'all. I have no problem with y'all. Now, y'all may bump into some. This is the world. This is the real world. Evil is out there. People are different. You may bump into some women that be like, she thinks she out. You may bump into that, but you're not going to get that here. Because I'm very confident in myself as a woman. As a woman of age, I'm very comfortable with myself as a woman. No other woman, period, trans or real woman, can tell me how to put it on a man, how to dress, how to act as a woman. No woman can do that. Good morning. Oh, it's afternoon. Anyone have any comments? Guys, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the video if you are new. Okay. She says, sure do. I'm sick of mine leaving crumbs on the counter. He would do to her. Right. There's no perfect man, ladies. There's just not. And, that's great that you're living a fantasy world, or you have that fantasy that things will be perfect. But we have people that have been married 25, 30 years, 15 years. And guess what? They all have had problems within their marriage. No relationship is perfect. Not a trans relationship, not a real woman relationship. Just be realistic. And you have to be realistic with yourself, ma'am. No, that shit played out in the 80s about a woman having a baby to keep a man child, please. Now, it does happen in some cases nowadays where a woman and slept with a big time football, high power man, football player, basketball player. Hell yeah, she probably had a baby to keep that ass or to get paid. They do that, yes, but not in all cases. Ma'am, not in all cases. Okay, so it looks like you guys have heard it all. And make sure y'all like this video, honey. Let's go on to the next thing, shall we? These next two topics are going to be quite brief. We're going to be talking about Miss Carlee. Where the hell is she at? I guess I'll pull her up. And if you have any questions, guys, put it in the chat regarding this particular topic. Like I say, shout out to Jess, shout out to all the trans women, T.S. Madison, Tasha K, shout out to all of them. I hope they make amends. I hope things get right. But when you're fighting, when you're arguing, guys, guess what? People like to argue and fight dirty. They do. Like I said, hopefully they can get past it. Okay. Okay, let me just present the screen, and we're going to Miss Carlee Russell. In this particular slide here, this is the article where Carlee's attorney, guys, he has in fact met with the police. Remember, they were saying on the conference that they were going to meet with their attorney. So this is what this particular article is about. Girl, look how they did them. Child, they put up that bald headed and all. Look at this. You know, they could have put that picture of her with that black dress on. They are wrong for that. They are wrong for that, but I guess they want her to go now. I guess they want her to see how she was going to look in jail, because as soon as you hit that door in jail, guess what? That wig is coming off, honey. That wig is coming off. It says Carlee Russell's attorney discusses next steps with police, criminal, and civil charges possible. Who is this? This is the news guy. Let me see what the hell they say. Let's play it. Nope. That's the ad article, guys. Let it play. And so basically, I want to know, basically they met with the Hoover Police Department, and they're trying to see what's the next step. We already know what the next step is. Let's go.
For Carlee Russell, after admitting the kidnapping story was made up. Good evening, I'm Muriel Bailey. Pam Huff has the night off. Carlee Russell's attorney met with Hoover Police today. This after she admitted in a written statement she did not see a child on I-459 the night of her disappearance, and she never was kidnapped. ABC 3340's Kyra Purvis spoke with her attorney after that meeting with police today. And Kyra, what did they discuss?
Muriel, Emory Anthony says he and Hoover Police Chief Nick Durzis discussed those next steps Carlee will now have to take following yesterday's confession. Now, many criminal law experts say those next steps could include filing criminal and civil charges.
At this point, obviously, she's facing potential criminal charges, and Miranda would say to avoid that, obviously. But she could be facing some civil liability.
Attorney Emory Anthony and Hoover Police Chief Nick Durzis met at City Hall today to discuss what's next for 25-year-old Carlee Russell, now that she has admitted her kidnapping story was made up.
Try to identify some things about where we go from here, responsibilities that we need to take care of.
Some local criminal defense attorneys believe those responsibilities could be centered around addressing charges that could be filed. Attorney Edward Merrill says Carlee's initial interview with police could be the first crime addressed.
Depending on what she told law enforcement and which agency she told it to, she could be looking at obstruction of justice. She could be looking at filing false police reports, things of that nature, all of which in Alabama are misdemeanor, Class A misdemeanors.
That charge can come with a fine of up to $6,000 or a jail sentence of up to 1 year. Merrill says a civil charge could also follow.
She could be found liable civilly based on the amount of resources that were exhausted in this. The feds could come in and ask for a bill. City could ask for a bill. The county, whoever participated in it, could ask that she have to pay back the resources and time.
The district attorney will decide if those charges are filed. In the meantime, Merrill suspects Russell's attorney will still begin to prepare for court proceedings.
Try to point out to the prosecutors what her mental condition was at the time, and show that most likely she just wasn't thinking, try and avoid the long-term effects like a jail sentence.
Mute Queen. Thank you, guys. I'm going to just address this comment. Hi, Stacey Galore. She says, when one says real woman, it instantly disrespects the majority of trans women. Well, I understand what you're saying. But I'm saying real woman, in this case, Stacey Galore, is because the trans young lady that we just heard on the audio, she kept referring to us as real women. And see, and that's another thing, Stacey. A lot of us women, I guess, we don't really know the language in which to speak. That's why I looked it up. I looked up the transgender, I looked up trans woman. A lot of times we don't know the actual language that needs to be spoken, when we're speaking of trans women. And like you said, in this case, she says real woman instantly disrespects them. Well, again, the young lady who I just played in the audio, she kept referring to us as real women. So I assumed that real woman was what they called us. Now, one of my other, thank you for coming. One of my other subs said cisgender, I think, cis. But I didn't want to go there because she spelled it two different ways. I just didn't want to go there. I just said trans woman. But again, in this particular audio video, Stacey, the young lady referred to us as a real women. So that's why I kept saying real women. Trans women I think that is the actual original name. So that's why I've been saying trans women. With us, I'm not sure what anybody can put it in the chat what they actually call a female with female biological parts. Put it in the chat if you know, please. Thank you, Stacey, for that comment. We're going to get this together. She says, okay, that lace front stand home. Right, the lace front is stand home. She said she wasn't thinking. Oh, she wasn't thinking. We're going to go back to Carlee. If anyone knows what they call the female woman in this community, from this community, put it in the chat with female parts. Put it in the chat, guys. Now we're going to get back on Miss Carlee. So basically, the attorney is saying that there's a big chance that they're going to move forward with charges, but the charges are all misdemeanor, class A misdemeanors. However, class A misdemeanors damn near a felony. If y'all don't know that, a class A misdemeanor is similar to a felony. Very similar. Yes, it says misdemeanor. However, when you go a place of employment at a decent company, they are going to look at that class A misdemeanor as if it is a what? Felony. You can get ready. They are. So for him to say, yeah, these are misdemeanors. Yeah, they're misdemeanors, but they are class A misdemeanors. They're not class B, C, D, E, F, G. They are class A, and class A is right there at the door with a felony. I just wanted you guys to know that. Okay. And in her case, we already know, the world knows about Miss Carlee Russell. She may have to do a name change, something like that, guys. She may, or just wait a couple of years and see if it blows up like Miss old Casey Anthony did. She's out and about. She had several years back. Everybody wanted off her, right? So either she can maybe make a name change, something like that. But no, that's a class A misdemeanor. That's just like a damn felony. Just FYI. Put a cis natural born, cis transgender. Okay, so cis natural born is for the female, right? And then cis transgender is for the transgender, correct? Oh, you're spelling cis. So again, because she's saying that if me saying a real woman, it disrespects the transgender community. And I don't want to disrespect her. Forgive me if I have disrespected any trans woman. But again, this trans young lady kept referring to us as a real woman. So I want to be clear. She's saying cis is a natural born woman and cis, CIS, is transgender. I get it. But I guess we're saying cis. The cis woman, is that what I'm saying? The cis woman? I would just have to do more research. I'm just coming on and talking to the trans young lady and doing commentary on what she said exactly and giving her facts as a woman. Okay. Facts as an older woman. Okay. She says she needs to pay. Yeah, she needs to pay. They say it's about $6,000. Guess what? All you guys already know that the GoFundMe money is what? There. They still have it. They did not refund that one penny. So maybe she's going to pay the attorney with that. She need to be paying the Hoover Police Department back that. That's what she needs to do. But again, they have, in fact, her lawyer did meet with the police department. Most likely they are going to pursue charges. We know this. As far as becoming a nurse child, I just don't know about that one. I really don't know about that one anymore. A class A misdemeanor at that, I just don't think so. So we will see whenever they decide to arrest her. Chanel says, will she be able to keep her nurse license? She doesn't have one yet. She doesn't have one yet. She has not finished school yet, nursing school, to my understanding. Will she be able to acquire one? I don't think so. Now with these charges, if they file charges, I really don't think so. I don't think so. And then he's already talking about the mental aspect of things. How was her mental stability at that time? Guess what? You become a nurse. Guess what? You have to be mentally right to become a nurse, right? Right? At least in the beginning. She says, do they prosecute white girls the same way? They did prosecute the other young lady, celebrities scandalous. Thank you for coming. They did prosecute the other young lady, the Caucasian lady. She is in prison. They gave her jail time. Oh, yes. She said there was just a white girl that did this June. I need her to be she was charged. Wait, I need to, oh, you want to know if she was charged as well? The young lady that that they recently, you said that this happened recently, celebrity, or are you talking about the young lady that previously played this little old hoax? Hi, Mike Fortner, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. He says, from what I understand, she was failing in school. Right, I understand she was failing in school, so she does not have her nurse's license yet. She's trying to get it. However, I believe that there's going to be some issues probably with her actually acquiring her license once she takes the test and getting the license. They're probably going to, I'm not sure if they do check, Mike or anyone in the chat. Do you know if they check nurses' mental state before they become an actual nurse? Let me know in the chat. She said nurses have background checks just like other jobs, so I doubt it. Right. You're absolutely right. She said, wait a minute, Marie, I screwed up the names. I'm cooking, girl. Don't get me in trouble. Don't get me beat up low-key. Don't get me beat chewed out low-key. So, yeah, she was actually failing nursing school. This child, from what I gather, in my opinion, she's spoiled. Okay? She feels privileged. She feels entitled, right? Because her family is like the shit out there in Alabama and Hoover. Her boyfriend's family is supposed to be the shit out there in Hoover. So she felt like she could do this crazy shit. I don't know why she felt she could do this. And she kept it going. That's what's the part that really would make you wonder about her. She kept going with the damn lie. For several days at least, for a week or two at least. She kept going with the lie. Finally, when she got backed into the corner where she just knew that, hell, these people are not going to let it down. I'm screwed. She finally decided to come out and say, hey, I didn't do it. Yeah, we knew. We knew. Now, I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know the first day. I didn't know. I did a video. I was like, oh my God, we got to find this woman. You know, same thing every other blogger did. But once we found out her ass went to the hospital, stayed 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I knew right then it was not so. So, honey, you're just dead wrong for a child. You are. And you do need to accept accountability for it. And you need to pay the consequences for it. Even if it's financially, she needs to pay something. And really, she needs to do a little time so she can know that this shit is not to be played with. People's feelings and time is not to be fooled with. Because from what I understand, is her job, the employees at her job, they were busy as hell. They worked, and then they proceeded to spread flyers for her, you know, put out flyers of her for this freaking hoax. So a lot of people spent a lot of time, and like the police chief of Hoover said, that it was 49 hours to be exact that they utilized trying to find your ass. So now you're gonna have to pay the piper, ma'am. And your mom and dad, I mean, they should all be embarrassed. Their boyfriend is pissed off as well. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Maisha. Mike says he's in Alabama. I live in Alabama. I think she's still lying, saying that she did this by herself. She did this by herself. Guarantee she had help. IMO. Oh, yes. From what I understand is that she did have help. Girlfriend. Right, guys? They said the girlfriend was kind of following her, and she's looking for that mile marker so the girlfriend can meet her, and she can jump out, throw it out the car, roll down the grass and through the woods to go meet her girlfriend. So, yes, I do believe, she did definitely, because you can tell she's kind of dizzy there, allegedly. You could tell she didn't do this by herself. She didn't think, actually get out of the car physically and go by herself. No, somebody picked her up. I do believe that. Yeah, she is dizzy, because she did look up Taken and How to Get Away with Murder and all that shit. I'm just kidding. She looked up so much shit until it was just there on her phone. Does she not watch the first 4 days? Does she not watch CSI? Because the phone is the main thing that always get everybody in trouble and call, right, guys? The damn phone. It's like they cannot leave the phone alone. She leave that phone, the other phone, did she? Let me also play the boyfriend. Let me just pull up this deal with the boyfriend, guys. 1 second. Hold on, guys. Where the boyfriend at? Shit, I hope I have him. I don't think I do. Shit. Oh, hold up. Here it is, I think. Here it is right here. Make sure you guys can see it. I'm going to put myself. Thank you for coming, Mike. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, purchase. Where is it? Okay. So basically, we're saying that Carlee Russell's ex-boyfriend says he is disgusted from the outcome of this entire situation. I strongly feel exactly like you are, blindsided. Sir, why did you go back to her? That's what I want to know. Why did you go back to her? Why? He says, Carlee's actions created hurt, confusion, and dishonesty. I was made aware of the false narrative after coming to the defense of my ex-girlfriend, Carlee Russell. Myself and my family nature was to react in love and genuine concern. We are disgusted from the outcome of this entire situation. I strongly feel exactly like you all, blindsided with Carlee's actions. This is still an ongoing investigation, but with all of the recent information in her confession, now we gain closure with this situation. Thanks to all the, sir, whatever. That's it. He was just saying thank you to the police and the team. This is him right here. He's kind of fit there, kind of strong. Yeah, kind of fine. He says she actually searched how to take money from the cash register and not get caught. I know, she just did silly shit. Like, girl, do it. If you're going to do it, do it. Put your back into it, honey. If you're going to do it right and put your back into it. Don't freaking Google it. That is crazy. But again, she's 25 years old and she probably don't have no damn street sense. You ever thought about that? Some young people, they have book sense, but they don't have no common or street sense. It's true. Yeah, it's very true. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mike. Guys, please, all of you guys, please hit the like button and share this content for me. I really would appreciate that. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel as well. Let's see. I have one more thing to talk about, guys. But yeah, this is him. He said he was blindsided, child. She did that. I'm going to take that off. And let's just put Jess up here right now, guys. Let me see here. It was something else I wanted to, hi, RSNL. Something else I wanted to share. Let me see. Shit. Yeah, that's crazy. Both these topics have been, the trans topic was really good. I really enjoyed the communication about that topic. I really do. And maybe we have to come back in and talk again, guys. We do. This one right here is, we're going to pray for Quad. Some of you guys may have heard about it. Put one in the chat if you've already heard about what happened with Quad's home. The 3-year-old reportedly drowned at her home. Put one in the chat. There was a 3-year-old that passed away at her home here recently, and she's very, very torn. She's just feeling away, you know, and I don't blame her. She actually did a post, guys, where she basically told the child she remembers, she reminisced about the child. She remembers her laying on her shoulder and things. I'm not sure whose child it was. I want to know whose child it was because for what I understand is there were 2 males there. But I just wanted you guys to, lift her up in prayer and, just pray for her. You know, this is, for what I understand is this is like the second death in her family here recently. For what I understand is her brother just passed away as well. So it's just, just pray for her. And, don't get me wrong. I don't like Quad on the show. I don't like on the show. However, I am a woman. Okay. And I am a mother. And we have to feel for one another. We just have to feel for one another. We have to pray for one another. We have to be there for one another, guys. We do. Because this world, again, it's getting really bad, guys. We need to try to stick together, ladies. We really do. And I really believe one day it will come to pass. It will come to pass where all of us are sticking together. Something is going to happen where everyone in the community is going to stick together. So, just pray for Quad. Like I said, I'll get the more information on it and I will put it on my community tab. But I just wanted you guys to pray for her because she is going through. She really is going through, guys. Yes. Thank you guys for joining, guys. Anyone have any questions? ET1 have any questions? Here's Quad right here. She is beautiful. Quad is pretty now. She's looking good. She's looking very beautiful. But she's going through hell right now. She is. They didn't say whether or not she was home. But if anyone that knows in the chat knows if she was home, and I put it in the chat. But in the article, they did not state whether or not she was home. They just mentioned 2 gentlemen there. But I appreciate you guys coming. Anyone have any questions? Anyone have any comments on the topics? If you enjoyed this topic, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. And also, guys, tap that heart or whatever on the side there. I really would appreciate it because we're trying to get back into the algorithm. If you are a content creator, please share the commentary. And if you like to support the channel, you know what to do. Hit the Cash App. That's what hit the Cash App. But I appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys coming and viewing. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be going live more often. I just went live the day before yesterday, guys. If you can, if you see me coming live, guys, just come in and pop in. At least hit that like button and give me a view. I would appreciate it. That is showing more than enough love. Okay. If you have any ideas as well, as far as what you'd like to do commentary on or what type of, information we like presented on this channel, just hit me in a DM or hit me in the comments. I really would appreciate that as well. Make sure your notifications are set to all, guys, so you'll know that we're on. And like I said, this is not only my channel. This is a y'all channel as well. Y'all are the teasers. Thank you, Keita, and thank you so much for joining. Thanks to all content creators. Make sure you guys subscribe to all these content creators. Chanel the Queen is a content creator. Subscribe to her channel. Keita is a content creator. Her son is Michael Jackson. God, this boy is very talented. Check out her channel, Keita channel. Check it out. To inspire, who else? RX Nails, the best nail tech in the United States. She's not a tech. She actually has her own shop and she does the nails, guys. Check out her channel. Evangelist Val, Conversations and Inspiration. If you want inspiration, if you want to hear the word, Evangelist Val's channel. I'm not sure Mike Fortner has a channel. Thank you so much, Mike, for joining me. Maisha, Auntie Babies, check her out. Thank you, Low-Key, everyone for coming. Who's that lady? I love you. Thank you for coming. Check out Celebrity Scandalous. She has a channel. Subscribe, guys. We need to subscribe to all these folks, guys, please, because we need to support one another. D.E. Nicole, speak to your girl myself. Come get this commentary, guys. Subscribe to all these people, guys. Go back through the chat once it comes up and subscribe to all these folks. Click on them and subscribe, okay? I love you guys. I guess I'm going to get out of here. And I appreciate you guys coming. I will probably see you guys mañana or the next day, okay? God bless y'all. And, just have a wonderful, wonderful day, okay? Talk to you soon. Besos.